Hey, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Warren. Today I'm bringing you guys a Pathfinder guide, and I'm not going to do it like other YouTubers. I'm not going to repeat the same thing over and over for 10 minutes, so just stick this video out, hear what I have to say. I'll just say it once for you guys, so pay attention. I'll teach you how to use Pathfinder, and let's just get into the video. So far, Pathfinder is my favorite hero. I love using him. I already have over 100 kills. I'm starting to pull up on 200. All of my wins are with him, and I love using him, so I'd love to pass on some of the things I've learned about using him so you guys can get more kills and more wins with him as well. So let's just start off with his passive ability. His passive ability is called Insider Knowledge, and what it allows you to do is know where the next circle is going to be. So not the circle you're currently running to, but the next circle. It'll show up as a green circle on your map as opposed to the gray circle, and what this allows you to do is get superior positioning to enemy teams. And you'll notice one of the things about Pathfinder is he's all about positioning and movement. You'll see that pattern reoccur as we go throughout the video, but let's just stick to his passive ability right now. So for his passive ability, you'll see these little icons pop up on your map, and those are marking what are called survey beacons. And what you can do is you can grapple on up to those and hold square on them, and they'll scan them and it'll show you where the next circle is. It's really simple and something you should do when you've taken over a town or a location while you're looting. Just real quick, grapple up to them, hold square, and find out where that next circle is going to be so you and your team can start moving to it early. And next, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about Pathfinder's insane tactical ability. You already know what it is. It's the grappling hook, and it's simply labeled grapple to get out of places quickly, but it does so much more. So one of the things the game doesn't tell you about the grappling hook is it's a momentum based ability. And so let me just tell you right off the bat, most of you guys are using this grappling hook wrong. It is not Widowmaker's grappling hook. Even though it might feel like it and kind of seem like it, we're not playing Overwatch, we're playing Apex Legends. So stop using Pathfinder's grappling hook like you would Widowmaker. See, what Widowmaker's grappling hook does is it pulls you to one stationary location with no momentum follow through. Pathfinder's is very different. When you are using Pathfinder's grappling hook, momentum and speed slowly build up as you're using it and continue after you let go of the grappling hook. Once the grappling hook releases, you still have that extra momentum and speed, and what this can do is allow you to almost swing around like you're Spider-Man. And in fact, his grappling hook is actually much closer to the Spider-Man game's spider webs than it is to Widowmaker's grappling hook. So then the question is, how do you use Pathfinder's grapple hook correctly? Well, it's really simple. After you press L1, you look in the direction that you want to continue moving. This way, after your grappling hook breaks off, you'll continue your momentum in that direction. So whether that's pulling you past a wall or past an enemy or even swinging over onto a roof, you keep your momentum moving in that direction.
Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves.
And as I said earlier, Pathfinder is all about positioning and movement. What this grappling hook allows you to do is outposition your team using advanced movement, right? So it's literally what Pathfinder is all about. And this can set up for some crazy plays, whether you're flanking the enemy team or you're grappling up onto a roof so you can drop down behind them and just slaughter everybody. It doesn't matter, but what you're going to want to use the grappling hook to do is put yourself in advantageous positions. Don't just use it as another sprint mechanism. And now we get to talk about Pathfinder's ultimate, his Zipline Gun, which is probably my second favorite ability in the game, right next to his grappling gun. But that being said, the Zipline Gun is really nice because it not only allows you to get better positioning, but your teammates to get better positioning. So let me tell you how to use that. So obviously there's zip lines all throughout the map in Apex Legends that you and your teammates can slide along, which allow you to move from one area to the next faster, as well as change your elevation. But what Pathfinder does with his ultimate is when you hold L1 and R1, it allows you to do the same thing and make your own zip line, so you and your teammates can move around faster and get to higher elevations. But as with the grappling hook, another mistake that people make with the Zipline Gun is they just use it as a glorified sprint mechanism. They just use it to move from one place to the other faster, and let me tell you, you should not be doing that. Listen, what makes a good Pathfinder so powerful is his ability to control the positioning of any given engagement. So don't waste your zipline going from one building you're looting to the next. Save it for an engagement with the enemy team, whether it's sneaking up behind them or flanking around them, whatever it is, save it for that engagement. But while we're on the topic of saving the zipline, I do want to say Pathfinder's ultimate charges really fast compared to some of the other heroes in the game. So don't get scared and overly cautious about using it because you'll get it multiple times throughout the game, but don't just waste it on nothing. That being said, you can easily use your zipline to move your entire team around behind an enemy team, whether that's on a roof or it's just you flanking around. You can also use it to get back and forth between respawn beacons quickly so your teammates can get right back to their loot. As well, you can attach his zipline to things like drop ships so you can come at them from an angle enemies won't be expecting. But overall, the most important thing, like I said, to remember when you're Pathfinder is it's your job to control the positioning of the fight and of the engagement. And so one of the things your zipline allows you to do is control the positioning of your entire team and move them around more quickly. And if I had to stress something one more time to you guys, it would be to remember that it's your job as Pathfinder to control the positioning of engagements, right? You can control how your team fights an enemy team. You can control where it is. I've literally had times where my team is losing a fight, so I grapple up onto a roof and take a new position and change the direction of the engagement, and the enemy team has to either turn around and shoot at me or get mowed down from behind. So you can control the entire direction and position of a fight if you know how to use Pathfinder. As well, you can use your zipline to move your team around behind enemy teams and just do crazy things like that you can't in other battle royales and you can't with other heroes. So, you know, that being said, go out, try Pathfinder. Remember, control that positioning in the fights, and drop a like down below if you did enjoy this video and it helped you. If you want to check out some of my other content, videos will be at the end, probably popping up right now actually. But that being said, hope to see you guys later, and thanks for tuning in. Peace.